reporter on the countdown to the election, and we'll continue the conversation afterwards.
Thank you.
Donald Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden, billed as a triumphant homecoming, turned into a political fiasco on Sunday night as a pro-Trump comedian racist diatribe drew furious condemnation, including from prominent Republicans. The rally held just more than a week before the election and was intended to serve as a platform for Trump to make his closing arguments. But the racist slurs and vulgarity of the former president's opening act were striking and sparked backlash.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there.
Democrats moved quickly to denounce the derogatory remarks and to split screen then with Vice President Kamala Harris, who had spent the day courting Puerto Rican voters in Pennsylvania and who had cut a video blasting Trump for withholding hurricane relief to the island even before his allies began their disparaging inhabitants. Meanwhile, Michelle Obama pleaded with the American men to consider the women in their lives when they vote in this election, delivering a strong message that a vote for Donald Trump will lead to a less reproductive freedom than ever before. The former First Lady gave an impassioned campaign speech in support of Kamala Harris, adding that Obama did not hold anything back during his time as president.
If your town gets hit by a natural disaster, who do you want looking out for you? Is it Donald Trump, who's spreading so many lies and conspiracy theories about climate change and FEMA that the workers in North Carolina trying to help folks clean up after the last hurricane were fearing for their safety? Or is it Kamala Harris, who has been meeting with local officials, comforting the families in that state and doing everything she can to get folks the help they need?
Vice President Kamala Harris held a campaign rally in Philadelphia. During her remarks, Harris emphasized the election is just a few days away.
We are all here together because we also understand how high the stakes are at this very moment. Philly, we've got 9 days. 9 days. 9 days left in one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime. And we know this is going to be a tight race until the very end. So we have a lot of work ahead of us.
Former President Donald Trump joined 20 speakers in the rally on Sunday, which is about a week before the presidential election. He talked about the issue of illegal immigration, saying that it will allow the death penalty for illegal immigrants who kill citizens. Trump also said he will get rid of sanctuary cities.
And you know, I want to thank Mayor Adams, because Mayor Adams has been treated pretty badly. You know, when he said that this whole thing with the migrants coming into New York, this is just not sustainable. You know, we can't do it. We're trying to run a city. We got 100,000 migrants coming. We can't do it. It just can't do it. It's not feasible. It's not good. He said it very nicely. I said, well, he's going to be indicted by these lunatics for saying a year later, he got indicted.
At a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump in New York, Elon Musk had said he had saved the United States $2 trillion through a Department of Government Efficiency. Musk did not elaborate policy changes or spending cuts he will implement if he were to join the second Trump administration.
So, this is a real battle. This is a real election battle. So you need to get friends and family to vote. Make sure they vote early. This is important.
Republican vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance said Donald Trump would keep the U.S. in NATO if re-elected, though it is important that the transatlantic alliance is not just a welfare client.